In Dandora, creativity is resistance, and today, artists, activists, and allies came together not for protest, but to paint purpose into every brush stroke. To understand today's event, we begin with the story of Dandora Social Justice Center, a movement born from pain, shaped by hope.
My name is Javan Ofula, but most people know me as Javan the Poet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I would love to know more about. Okay, can you tell us about Dandora Social Justice Center? What does it do? How it was founded? Like everything about DCJs.
Basically, Dandora Community Justice Center is one of the very many member organizations of the social justice movement of Kenya that is now spanning over 7 counties in Kenya. And Dandora Justice Center was formed over 7 years ago. This was very much necessitated by the youth drive to see change in our communities. I, being one of them, having been born and brought in Dandora, we saw that there were so many things that were not happening as they should. And when I say that, I mean in terms of human rights violations, accountability, and all that. So we thought, let's not sit back, let's do something, let's participate, let's act. And it started basically as stories of just sharing our struggles, meeting in a friend's place, and over time then we started meeting in social halls before Nandi got ourselves in this Dandora Phase 2 space where the Community Justice Center is.
Okay, maybe what I can ask also is what are some of the things that you've been able to achieve?
The biggest that we've been able to achieve is one, to organize people around issues, and issues vary from environmental issues, police accountability with our leaders, youth participation in issues that do matter, and these tend to change over time. And the biggest success again would be that we've seen drastically the fall in profiling of youths, killing of youths, and also attention of our leaders to issues that we say. And it's two-way, because also we've been able to mobilize people to participate in these various issues actively.
Also, I think the last thing about this space, can anyone join? How do people get to join? What are some of the things they'll get to experience when they're in this space?
Dandora Community Justice Center, the word community means all for all by all. Everyone is welcomed to join. Come share your expertise, come share your talent, come be part of something, because change can and only will be brought by you and me, each one of us. So come join, come, let's have these conversations. And through what we've been doing so far, that is what has seen us, one, formulate partnerships with the local community-based organizations, with our leaders, and also NGOs like International Justice Mission that has supported us, worked with us the journey, and are still working the journey with us.
Among the partners working alongside this movement is International Justice Mission, IJM, a global human rights organization working to protect the poor from violence and abuse.
Okay, my name is Peter Mwashi Litonde. I work with the International Justice Mission, IJM Kenya, as the coordinator, community and advocacy.
Okay, so for someone who don't know IJM, how would you describe it, and what do you guys do?
Yeah, IJM is a global organization started so many years ago, I think around 2001. We are in different offices across the world. Our work mainly is to work with people who live in poverty and who are vulnerable to violence. People in slavery in the Eastern Asia. That's what we do. People facing gender-based violence and sexual exploitation of children, online sexual exploitation of children. And here in Nairobi, we are focused more on police abuse of power.
Okay. Why would you say it is so important to protect the vulnerable communities from injustices?
It is very important because these are communities that many times face injustices. They face violence. They face abuse even from government agencies. So our work mainly is to strengthen the criminal justice system so that that system can protect people who are vulnerable to violence. It is very critical because it helps people live in dignity. Those people also to enjoy their rights, and for them to know that they are protected under the law. Yeah.
What are some of the success stories, or what impact have you had on communities like DCJC?
Here, yeah, we work very closely with different community justice centers. Dandora Justice Center is one of the justice centers that we started with some years ago, I think in 2018. And we've continued to support community justice centers because we believe that they are more sustainable. And they are there with the people. These justice centers are run by young people from those communities, so they are more sustainable. So some of the success stories is right now we've seen increased monitoring, reporting, and documentation of police abuse of power and other human rights atrocities. And justice centers, they have now the capacity to do that. They've been able to map out different referral partners, including government partners like IPOA, IAU, and yeah, we've seen decline in the police killings as they used to be in the communities. You remember the Hesi wa Dandora, Hesi wa Kayole.
Yeah.
Those are now have really declined. Those kind of killings in the communities, primarily because of the work of such community justice centers that have stayed vigilant in monitoring and documentation and referral of police abuse of power. But also we've seen many other police officers being held responsible and accountable of their actions, including the case of Rashid and many other police officers who've been taken to court, and they've been held to answer on their actions on police excesses.
Wow. So about today, we can call it, is it a painting day?
Yeah, today we are having a fun day.
Yeah.
Just joining together with the artists from Dandora Justice Centers.
Okay.
Just enjoying art. We are painting different arts on justice. We are glad. I mean, we can visualize and put that in canvas. Just to remind us that we have to keep on the fight.
How does that integrate with the work you guys do?
It integrates very well because it's about awareness. It's about cooperation and partnership. We are very keen on partnership, and we are not just doing partnership on paper. We want to do it practically with the people, and that this also helps to bond our work and our relationship with the justice centers and communities. As we paint together, we enjoy our stories and our hopes together.
Thank you so much for your time. Anything
you.
else you'd love to tell people?
No, I just want to say that a luta continua.
Yeah,
The
sure.
struggle continues. Let's keep moving forward.
Viva.
Viva!
Thank you.
My name is Meredith. I'm from California in the United States of America, and I'm a supporter for IJM.
Okay. So my simple question would be, why support the work the IGM do?
I think the work that they do is so tremendous, really standing up for justice and making sure that average citizens have a voice and feel like their freedom matters, and that people who are in power are held accountable for their actions. I think it's really important. Yeah.
So you find a lot of people who are in this movement supporting supporting justice in our communities are people who have faced injustices in one way or the other when they were younger. Well, is that the case for you?
In my community,
Yes.
at home,
Yeah.
or what I found here.
Like at a personal level, have you ever faced injustice?
I have been fortunate not to have faced too much myself, but it is a problem actually in America as well.
Okay.
So there's a little bit more trust in the police and military and things like that in America, but we have many of the same problems.
What can
Yeah.
you say about today?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's really exciting to see the the artists that are working here and the way that they use art to give a voice, to tell their story. I was really impressed as they were showing us the gallery upstairs, but there's a story and a perspective behind each piece, and it's really powerful. You can look at the painting and instantly understand part of their experience that they've lived, and so I think that's really powerful, and part of what IJM I think really hopes to do is to give a voice to those that feel they have been silenced by maybe power or authority, and so you can see that happening here. It's really exciting.
We spoke to a few of the creatives shaping not only art but action, using their skills to amplify the struggle for dignity, equity, and truth.
So my name is Frederick Odhiambo, a visual artist, a muralist, and a street graffiti. So my work is deeply rooted in community, and also I'm an activist. So today we are here, as you said before, to have a live painting session.
Okay.
Yeah, and Wasani Hub is a group of artists which deals with kids and teaching arts. Not only kids, we deal with every kind of ages, from the younger one up to the older people.
Okay.
Where we normally teach art, and also we use art to advocate for change in our community, since we are living in a community where so many people are going through different challenges, and we are trying to solve these things through expressing them in a visual way.
Wow. That is so interesting. And maybe just to ask, because you're also a member of Dandora Social Justice Center, which fights for the social injustices in our community. Maybe the first question will be, what inspired you to join or work with Dandora Social Justice Center? How did you get yourself here?
At first, for me, I joined when I was in school. At that time, police were arresting young people. So many young people were being arrested without they were being accused falsely, falsely. I mean, the police were just grabbing people, then they are putting cases on to them. So for me, I came to join the Dandora Social Justice Center because I came to find out that the Social Justice Center could help those people who community normally call the voiceless.
Okay.
Those people who cannot fight for themselves. So that's why I decided to join, so that I can be helping my friends when they were being arrested.
Okay. Would you say, do you have like any art that would say it has influenced change, or it has spoke to our community, and you feel that it brought about change, maybe of something that you're speaking about, and an injustice you're addressing in your piece of art?
Yeah, my pieces mostly are mainly rooted in addressing this kind of injustices that we are going through as young people, mostly young people in the community, because we are the number one targeted group in the community which are being harassed, and so many young people have been killed. Some are in jail just because of false accuse. So I have several pieces talking about the injustices going on in our community, like for gender-based violence, for police brutality.
Wow.
Yeah, there are several.
Okay, maybe another question will be, do you do it as a business? Because a lot of people, especially young people, yes, they do art out of passion, but they have not been able they've not been able to know how to make money out of it. So maybe just an advice to someone who is watching and would love to turn his or her art into business. What would you advise?
Yeah, for me, I do my art. I know it's a passion, yeah, but also it's a way of making a living out of it, because we normally sell our paintings to the local people, the art galleries, and sometimes we even have commission where a client commission us to do a piece of art, but mostly which we are doing in canvases. We normally sell them, and
Okay.
yeah, we make a living out of it.
So like you'd say you're doing art professionally. Okay. My last question will be, would you advise young people in your community to join a movement like Dandora Social Justice Center, and why?
Sure. Because so many people in the community, they're still, I can say that in layman's language, I will say that bado hawana rada, to mean that they are not well educated. So a platform like the social justice, it gives youth the freedom to learn more and to even explore the constitution. Because for me, I came to understand our constitution better when I joined the social justice. And for me, so somebody cannot violate my right because I'm well educated.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time and wishing you well in your endeavors. Thank you so much.
While some painted, others connected, guests walked through stories told in strokes. The goal wasn't just creativity, it was connection, memory, and movement building. In Dandora, justice doesn't always wear a suit. Sometimes it holds a brush, and in the hands of this young artist, every canvas becomes a call for truth, for memory, for change. And hey guys, if this story inspired you, share it, support community art, stand for justice. This is the Maureen Gitau channel. My name is Maureen Gitau. Till next time, bye bye.